Greetings YouTube, Fuzzfinger here and welcome back to Legion, and in today's episode it's only going to be a quick one. I'm going to be showing you an undocumented change that came in the latest patch 7.3 regarding heirlooms. Now this is a change that I think is going to please a lot of people, but possibly also make a few people salty as well, so stay tuned to find out what it is. Don't forget guys, you can support me by hitting the like button and being subscribed to the FuzzfingerGaming YouTube channel, and hit the bell notification if you want to be updated on when new videos go live. So one of the changes that's been made, it wasn't documented in the patch notes, is that a lot of low level items and heirlooms now have a dynamic range of stats. This is something that's been present on items since Warlords of Draenor, but it looks like Blizzard have finally gone back and updated and itemised all the old versions of items to also accommodate this particular change. So basically what this means is that you're going to get a different stat depending on your spec. So if you respec, for example, these leather shoulders, would go from intellect to agility if you go to an agility based spec. So this is obviously a good change, and if you haven't yet invested much in heirlooms, this might be a good opportunity to do so now, since you only really need to purchase one set for each armour type. So for example, one set of leather heirlooms will keep you going regardless of what class you're using with leather, because you can have either intellect or agility with those leather items. Whereas before you would have to get a couple of sets of leather, one for intellect and one for agility, and when you actually spend all the gold on upgrading those to level 110, or whatever other resources you use to upgrade them, then that's obviously going to end up costing a heck of a lot of currency. And this is why I think a few people are going to be a little bit salty about it, especially if you've literally just before the patch went ahead and purchased a load of heirlooms and upgraded them all, and now it turns out you didn't really need to do that. You could have just stuck with one particular heirloom type and everything would have been fine. You would have saved a lot of money. Let's say, for example, you are a paladin, and thank you for the subscription, Mads, appreciate that. If you're a paladin, then before you might have wanted to buy one of these strength helms, probably the polished helm of Valor, and then the pristine Lightforge helm if you want to do a bit of healing through instances or whatever the case may be. Now it doesn't make any difference because all of the plate helms have intellect and strength, and you can just go ahead and purchase one of them and you will be sorted. So let me know what you think of this change, guys. Personally, I think it's a great change. It would have been nice if it was included in the patch notes so that when the patch was on the PTR, we could have prepared accordingly. Like I say, I guess a few people have now bought heirlooms just before the patch came out, ready to level their ults and whatnot, and have probably spent a lot more gold than they needed to. But let me know what you think in the comments, and come back soon for more Legion patch 7.3 content. Goodbye.